Haiti.
The president of Haiti was murdered, assassinated. His wife didn't get killed though.
Somebody told me she passed. I haven't.
Did she die?
I haven't looked to see if she.
Let's see the latest.
But like it's kind of like once again like that's major news, and like I feel like it's it's Sunday now. We're getting ready to head into a new week, and everybody just forgot that literally the president of Haiti just got assassinated. Like, and that's huge. That's crazy.
At his house.
At his house, and it's kind of like we just moving on. Like So I feel like that's kind of like the world that we're in.
Well, Haiti, historically, people really don't pay much attention to Haiti because it's led by black people. Mm-hmm. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
But that's why I always say, like, that's our, like, culture. Like, we supposed to pay attention to that. Right. We expecting other people to pay make us pay attention to what we're supposed to pay attention to. Like,
so, Martine Moïse is the wife of the president Jovenel Moïse.
Yeah.
He was murdered. She was injured, and she has spoken out for the first time since the assassination.
Okay.
This is
I'm glad she
on
lived.
BBC News.
Okay. Twitter, they be trying to kill folks off even if somebody definitely told me she had passed.
She said that she spoke of the moment that the assassins riddled her husband with bullets after bursting into their home in the middle of the night. Martine Moïse said the attack happened so quickly her husband was unable to say a single word. He was killed on July 7th by 28 foreign mercenaries. Mrs. Moïse was also injured in the attack and was flown to Miami for treatment. On Saturday, she posted a voice message on her Twitter page vowing to continue his work. A number of people have confirmed it is the president's wife they hear on the voice. She said, quote, "In the blink of an eye, the mercenaries entered my house and riddled my husband with bullets." Mrs. Moïse says in the recordings describing the moment the attack killed her husband, "This act has no blame because you have to be a limitless criminal to assassinate a president like Jovenel Moïse without even giving him the chance to say a single word," she said. She suggested her husband was targeted because for political reasons. In particular, mentioning a referendum on changes to the Constitution, which would have given the president more power. The unnamed people, she said, want to assassinate the president's dream. "I am crying, it is true, but we cannot let the country lose its way," she said. "We cannot let the blood of President Jovenel Moïse, my husband, our president whom we love so much and who loved us in return, flow in vain." Mr. Moïse, 53, had been president of Haiti, the poorest nation in America since 2017. His time in office was rocky, and he faced accusations of corruption, and there were widespread demonstrations in the capital and other cities earlier this year. Parliamentary elections should have been held in October of 2019, but disputes have delayed them, meaning Mr. Moïse has been ruling by decree. He had planned to hold a referendum on the proposed constitutional changes this September. In February this year, on the day the opposition wanted him to leave office, Mr. Moïse said an attempt to kill him and overthrow the government had been foiled. It is still unclear who organized Wednesday's attack and with what motive. A number of questions remain unanswered. This is horrible.
Yeah. He literally got assassinated.
So they do have some suspects in custody.
They do?
Yeah. They arrested some people.
17 people were detained in Port-au-Prince after a gun battle. 3 suspects were killed by the police. 8 are still being sought.
They said like 28 people came into their house. Like, so that's like,
They was coming to finish the job. Like, it wasn't that's crazy. That was a hit.
That just goes to show you how serious and how deep some of these countries and their politics in the street, they I don't know.
Money, power, politics.
Did y'all hear about that? Or I heard about it, so I don't know the full story. But it happened here. It was a golfer that got killed.